Hello everyone and welcome to my month 5 update. I know this one is a smidge kind of late. It's been a busy week as well as just followed by a whole bunch of busy weeks of stuff going on this month. Uh, Not here to talk about that. I'm here to do my month 5 updates. Yeah, hard to think. Month 5. Shit, I'm almost creeping up on that big old halfway point that I've been waiting on for so very long. Um, wow. Yeah. But anyway, here, let me stop waffling and just let me get right into the fun stuff, starting with the psychological stuff. So, mentally and emotionally, I'm feeling really great. It's been a very interesting, very productive, and very, just very positive past couple of weeks. I've been feeling like my best. I've been feeling like my best self, even more than usual, and just feeling much more upbeat, positive, and energetic. Despite not too much going on. A lot of stuff's been going on with me, more than usual, but at the same time, it's just been business as usual. But I feel much more happy, much more myself, much more upbeat, and just amped up and just kind of wanting to just go out there and just do stuff. I feel much more comfortable and confident than I've ever have before, and it's just I just feel really good. I just feel really good in general. That's just the long way of saying I feel really good. But now I'm moving on to the more interesting stuff, the physical stuff. Not too much is different. It's still more subtle, yet noteworthy changes. Um, Started body hair is still the same in terms of growth and feel, but whatever. Again, getting close to that halfway point. Skin definitely feels a lot more smoother to the touch. I know definitely when wearing clothing, it definitely feels a lot more comfortable and just better and just feels much more better on me. I've definitely noticed that my arms and legs have become slightly a bit more, thin, slimmer, a little bit more in appropriate, correct proportion. I definitely noticed that my abdomen is definitely developing some curviness to it, which is wonderful. It definitely makes wearing, clothes just feel a lot more right and natural, if that makes sense. Uh, Another kind of big thing that I noticed is that my hot flashes have kind of gone. This is something I never really talked about because I seem to forget about it. But months toward the beginning, I've had lots and lots of hot flashes because of my anxiety. And this is a combination of the hormones and my anxiety, and just at the most odd times I would start getting uncomfortably warm, and I'd start sweating and getting really kind of antsy and stuff, and it would just make me feel really sweaty and gross. It'd mess up my hair, and it was terrible. But I think this might go in hand with my mood. I just feel a lot more comfortable, and in turn, that doesn't seem to be happening anymore. I feel just a lot better. I feel just a lot better. That hasn't been happening. Um, I've definitely noticed that my face feels a little bit more rounder and a little bit more smoother, although it is a little bit tender because I just got back from getting my face zapped. Yeah, that's wonderful. Sit down and do an update after I had a laser beamed over my face for 10 minutes. But yeah, anyway, another kind of thing is I've noticed that my wonderful backside has definitely become a lot more fuller and firmer, which is great. Chest, nothing big there. Definitely the development is still happening very subtly. There's definitely, I'm pretty sure once I reach, get to month 6, it's going to become more noticeable and more, development is going to become more noticeable and prominent, and even more prominent and noticeable than, my, fitting yet slightly loose shirts would have you show. I mean, you really can't see it, you really can't see it here, but it's there. Um, and that really is the pretty much the gist of it. That is, yeah, that's kind of, I just wanted to kind of cut to the chase because I'm repeating a lot of shit that I've said before. So still a lot of subtle yet, notable prominent changes. It's stuff still definitely happening, just not as noticeable. But I imagine, once I get to that 6 month point and beyond, then stuff is really going to stuff is going to be really starting to become more noticeable, prominent, and definitely more interesting. Towards the end, towards the start of the new year, I'm actually supposed to be going in for my follow-up appointment to re-meet with my endocrinologist to get my prescription renewed for another, what I assume is another 6 months or longer, get my blood work done, and I get to pop them a whole bunch of questions about surgeries. Those definitely have been on my mind, but not too immensely on my mind. I definitely would like to get the big one and maybe another one after that, but it just kind of depends on how that appointment goes and and just kind of how my questions get answered and what I feel would be the best direction to go to make me feel the most, make me feel the most comfortable, because those are big changes to consider, which is why I like to ask him these things when I see him again on January 2nd. So yeah, that's really all of it. Those are the changes. That's what I now just have to wait until it gets the end of this month, month 6, and then I get to meet with him, my endocrinologist, to go over a whole bunch of other stuff, and then we'll see what the next 6 months looks like. But until then, I'm waiting until the end of this month. So that's really all of it. But before I go, I did want to say that that I'm probably not going to be gone for another month like I've seen me doing as of recent. There is maybe 1 or 2 videos that I would like to make before the turn of the new year. I'm not married to it yet. I just kind of like to try, like to do start doing some other stuff, because I feel like, it seems I'm only here to really do the updates, which is really all I feel I can do right now. But as I'm getting towards the turn of the new year and I'm becoming a little bit more comfortable with myself and wanting to go out and do stuff, I would like to start doing motion towards other content. So I thought, for fun, I just thought maybe I could do 1 or 2 more videos this month, just to start motioning towards trying out some different stuff outside of what I'm presently doing right now. But again, not married to any of that stuff. I just wanted to let you all know what's currently rattling around in my mind and what I would like to do. But I'll probably go over more of that a little bit sooner when I get around to doing those things, if I do. But anyway, that is all for now. Thank you very much for watching, and take care.